Hello and welcome, all my Ninjazola warriors and newcomers to this channel. I am Roy at Ninjazola90, and today I will be reviewing the Lego Bionicle 2002 Toa Lewa-Nuva figure set. And I got some things to say about them, so let's get on with this review. We have the Lego Bionicle Lewa-Nuva free from his canister. As you can see, he is a very sort of grass, leafy green colorization because, you know, all the different characters from the Bionicle franchise are made to match their environment that they come from. Since Lua here, our Toa Lewa here, lives in the jungles of Lakoro, his colorization is green to match his environment, and he is also the Toa of air, so he can fly and blow his enemies away, so he has power basically over like air and wind and stuff, and he also has like super speed and everything. So anyway, taking a look at his canister, we can see the Bionicle title logo right there at the top, and we have his nameplate right there, Lewa-Nuva. So we have Lewa, L-E-W-A, Nuva. They weren't called Toa Nuva because they were new. They were called Toa Nuva because that's their the powers that they received when they went from the normal Toa Mata to the Toa Nuva. So they got the power of Nuva. So yeah. But anyway, we do have some pictures on the side of the canister showing how his weapons attach, and yeah, we pretty much have some cool pictures of him. We have another picture of him on the side there in his flying pose there, looking really cool. We have the Bionicle symbol right there, and of course we have his name right there again as well. Of course we have a barcode that's probably outdated by now, and the top is really dusty because it's been sitting in my closet in a filing cabinet for the longest. But anyway, getting on to the figure here is mask, of course. I believe is the Kanoi Miru, or in this case the Miru Nuva, and of course, as you can see, it is removable. Just taking the mask off so you can see how his face looks without the mask. And those eye stalks have been in there since 2002, since I first got this figure. So yeah, this one is pretty old. But anyway, he does have its basic gear function. If you turn the gear, yeah, he can swing his sort of like katana blades, or his wind blades, whatever you want to call them, around. And his arms are removable. These are basically buildable construction sets, so it's practically a buildable figure, so obviously it does come apart. But anyway, articulation, yeah, we do have the gear function, so we can, yeah, swivel those arms all the way around if we want to. They're both going to swivel no matter what side you swivel. We do have a ball joint in the shoulders, so we can move the arm forward and back, and we can swivel all the way around if we want to. Same is true with the other arm. And of course, we do have articulation in the wrist as well, so we got a ball joint in the wrist. And of course, if we want to put his blades to where we can actually do some, cutting, we can actually move him to the bottom part of his hand there, so we can, or the top, so we can actually use them like so. But I don't know, I just mostly dropped it. I just mostly like leave them like this. And of course, his armor can come off. But anyway, yeah, we don't want to make him naked, so I'm gonna leave that on. Of course, we do have articulation in the legs, so hips can kick out about like that much. So we can do some pretty good RVD splits with these figures. I mean, we can move forward and back a little bit, not a whole lot, and we do have a ball joint in that ankle, so we can rock those feet forward and back and swivel them all the way around. So articulation is pretty minimal, and yeah, a lot of these older, earlier Bionicle figure sets. So yeah, don't be expecting much articulation out of these figures. But anyway, if I have to give this one a final score based on detail, articulation, and play, well, forget detail, articulation, and playability. Mainly, how well this one has held up over the years, pretty good. I haven't had very many of these ball joint cup pieces cracking on me, because yeah, that's a common problem with a lot of these older Bionicle sets. A lot of these pieces are known for becoming brittle over time and cracking and breaking. That's happened to me with a few sets. Not technically a majority of my sets, so that's pretty good. So, but anyway, if I have to give this one a final score on how well it's held up, definitely a 10 out of 10. But if you haven't grabbed these from way back in the day, they definitely went up in price online significantly from what they used to be. I believe I grabbed this one way back in the day. I believe it was $7 when they were first on store shelves. So yeah, about that compared to the prices they're going for now. But anyway, guys, that pretty much concludes it for this review. As always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Your viewership is much appreciated. Hope you guys all have a happy new year and stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.